Hi, I'm Jonathan with the Millionaire Reach. Today, just a quick overview. We're going to be talking about our personal development tips for today, and then we're going to dive into our tech talk. So let's dig in. All right, so today we're going to talk about how to maintain your peak state. Have you ever wondered why kids get super excited when they see a surprise? Well, that's because it's something new that they've never seen before. We act the same way when we remember something in our memory that's super exciting. So when you're dreamscaping, that really helps you get to that energy, right? Because motion is energy. This is something Tony Robbins does. Right before he does a big talk, doesn't matter if it's 10 people or 1,000 people or 10,000 people, he jumps up and down because motion is energy. Memory is energy, and music is energy. Have you ever wondered why when you listen to music you get more inspired? Well, that's because it talks to you. It talks to you in a way that words can never do. So when you listen to music, when you jump up and down physically, motion is creating that energy. You're getting inspired by that music, and your memories, really good, powerful memories when you were younger, or even today, that were really impactful in your life, is going to change your energy, and that's going to change your mindset and your mentality, and then through that you have action that you take and you get those results that you want. So today, that's how we can maintain that peak mindset. So this is something we really need to focus on, because if we don't have that peak mindset when we're in our businesses, we're not going to excel to that level that we want, to that next level, to that goals that we set, to those goals that we set for ourselves. And that's something we really want to achieve. So remember, when you shoot for the stars, you're going to end up among them when you try to hit your target. So always try to shoot for the stars, and you'll end up somewhere in the stars. So that's it for me today, just about the personal development. So let's dive into the tech talk. So today we're going to be talking about drivers and adapters and how they work together. So on your computer, doesn't matter if you have a Mac or a Windows machine or Linux, you have something that's called BIOS, right? So those BIOS actually, they actually do certain things. They're your input and output controls to whatever hardware that you have on the device. So when it boots up, it goes through all these processes, and it lets you know like your information on how to run specific tasks. So like when you start up, there's RAM and there's your processor and there's a bunch of other stuff. So that's the controls, and that's the firmware for those controls, for those inputs and outputs. Now your adapters kind of run on that same principle on the firmware. They're controls, so your input would be you like typing on your keyboard. So there's an adapter for your keyboard, and the output is what you see on the screen. Just like your mouse. So your mouse, when you move it, right, that would be the input, and the reaction, which would be the output, is what you see on the screen. Same thing for your monitor. When you move around on the camera, that's your input, and what you see from your monitor is the output. So the drivers really change the technology and how we interact, and how to understand those is really, really important. Kind of software has the same concepts, but instead of the interaction that you see, it's more of all the different features that you have in that specific software that make it so great for you to interact with it. If you guys have any questions about drivers or adapters, just let me know in the comments here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my future videos so I can give you the best content about these topics. And then the last thing I just want to touch on is, if you're having problems with an adapter, just try to disable it and re-enable it, and that usually fixes the software problems. So if you're seeing printer issues, or if you're seeing adapter issues on certain controls like your touch screen, try to disable it and re-enable it to try to fix the issue, or try to even reboot the computer. That's going to help a lot with your software issues you're seeing. So there's physical reboots where you can just unplug the cords and plug them back in, or you can manually just reboot your computer to reboot that software as well. So typically when you're installing new software, your computer needs to reboot after it installs it, just so it it updates and it understands, hey, I understand that there's new software here, and I'm going to apply these new firmware or adapters to your computer now. So yeah, that's about it for the Tech Talk. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and add me to your notifications so you can get more awesome content from me. And you guys have a great rest of your day.